Alright, let's see about getting back into this. Anyway, I guess welcome back. Let's see what I can do today. I know it was a bit of a rant last time, but I mean, overall, you're not gonna get better at doing something if you're not gonna try again the maybe the next day. And I probably should have stopped. My bad. Let's see. Do this. Go to the map. I don't know why you can enjoy these labor jobs of picking up stuff and then moving them around, but I can't seem to find. Where is it? Oh, I guess. No, it probably is gonna have me use a different truck. Oh well. Let's do a quick route over there then. Oh, it just ends up there. Oh, it has me do a U-turn. Can I just? Oh, I have. Why does it have me do a U-turn right here in the worst spot? If you're an actual truck driver, I don't think you guys would ever really do this. At least I'm bobtailing, you know, and you don't have any trailers attached to the back of you, so I'd imagine if you did have a trailer on the back, it'd suck really bad. Wrapped against all the light posts and stuff. Why is it so zoomed in? But yeah, I mean, man, I really don't know what to talk about this time. I guess. And I really can't stand the wind. Whoa. Probably slow down. Let's see, I'll just change my range to a higher gear. Oh, of course, as soon as I go around, I'm drinking a cup of coffee, drift a semi. I was probably driving like a civilized person last time. This time, absolutely not. I really don't want to clip my front end on that fence. Although, did I smash it already? Oh yeah, that fender looks bent. And geez, man. Tasty cola restock. Route markers because I'm gonna get lost. Order some fresh beverages to a dealership. What dealership orders an entire truckload of things? I know they do the like the soda machines, you know, and that's about it. But there's no cola on the back of this. We're lying to them. We have been lying to the people. Make sure I don't clip fence. And the sign is blocking me, of course. Oh good, I'm not timed. Run the red light. I think it's interesting for drivers. It's like, you have the one that is one by mile and one by hour. I guess just be the ones that are paid by mile, I guess. Even though doing a really short shipment like this, and I stalled it. Doing a small shipment like this isn't necessarily gonna be a paid by mile because it's so short. Oh, I don't have a map. It said, you want a map? Take it away. Maybe my last truck was just equipped with a GPS or something, so I knew where I was going. Is this really LA or is it more like Florida? Because I don't, like, it kind of reminds me of Chicago in this area, but I've never been, but like the way I've seen in the photos, well, Chicago doesn't have palm trees, I guess that's the point. But it'd be more of like Florida than LA. Because I think, where's this East Coast US? So it'd be more of like Florida. Oh, I'm trying to remember. How am I gonna do this? Should I actually, can I do it back in? Or am I gonna mess this up horribly? The only reason why I'm doing it the back way is because if you have to pull back out and looking at it, oh no, I'm horrible at this. Yeah, who would put those pylons right there? If you go to a dealership and they have those, like, is it just their customers are that bad at driving? Although, I'm delivering their loads, so they're probably like, no, it's more for the drivers, probably. Like, can't trust a thing they do. And, dang, that's real close. Oh, dude, that's like, real close. Cool. 3 months ago I did this. We need this stuff. Dude, you can't just say, oh, thanks for the cola. How much money did they pay me for that? Or they didn't pay me at all. They probably didn't pay me at all. Oh, they paid $2,100, so. $2,100 for that short of a trip for a driver? Dude, I would just do that once, maybe twice a week, and just go home. If I get made that much money, you know? Oh, I should probably get off the freeway, find another spot, probably go to a different area. probably do one more thing. At least a little bit of something is better than a little of nothing. Well, you can't have a little of nothing because there's nothing to give. But yeah, since the last one, I lowered the turbo and shortened the frame. So I think this truck's a little bit better to manage. Although I was really hoping I'd at least have my own trailer versus having to doing my own trailer versus having to use something else. Oh, cities weren't made for vehicles this big. Nobody considered them. Just no sign, no need for anything. Why is it so hard on the brakes? I'm just gonna shift her into a low gear. Alright. Can I change the fuel delivery? I don't want to use that one though. Only the delivery within. Just complete it. Okay. I mean, I can just do that. I just wish I could use my own truck. Because I remember, I think one time I did this and they gave me a broken truck and I was like, yo, why you gotta do that? Just give me a truck that barely runs. Although, granted, the truck that I'm using, the red one, when I got it, it was like, rough idling. It was like, womp, 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 womp. And I was like, what's going on with the idle, man? It's that way. So now I'm getting better at checking my directions. On the left. Although I don't think there's any traffic on this, which is actually kind of nice. Oh boy. Yep, just guide me in a way of I'm going right up against it. Right. See, lower my airbags. Oh wait, no, you need to raise them. I think, yeah, you'd raise them as you're loading it on. L. Let's make sure I'm kind of as close as she can get. Did I walk it? There you go. Oh, she's in. Trailer's heavy. That's as raises. I think she'll go. Here's 5. I should raise it. No, it says it has a time. It just says, you know, doing whatever. I'm not in no real rush right now. Low gear. Cool. Start trucking, I guess. Kind of zoom out on this. That way. This way. It's telling me to go. I know it's making me haul gasoline, but I mean, it would be really cool if they had actually like put the hazmat markers, you know, like on the back to kind of like give that extra sense of no, I probably shouldn't do that. Oh no, I'm losing my speed. Is she heavy though? That's for sure. She's real heavy. One time when I did this before, the truck they gave me, I like got to this point and it started rolling back down the hill, and I was like, well, I wonder how much the fine is to be hauling hazmat without any, what is it, placards is what they're called? They're like, oh, what you hauling in there? Gas? What was your hazmat? You told everybody, like, the highway patrol or whatever. But what is it? Who is the one who enforces that? It's gonna be the highway patrol when they do their, like, port of entries and stuff. I reckon it'd be a pretty big fine, because they're like, it's a dangerous chemical and you're hauling it without telling anybody, unless, well, maybe if it's like a government thing, they don't really want people knowing what you're hauling. Although, you know, depending on whenever you're just carrying a great big thing, there's like photos of the Blackbird, and it was funny because it was like back in I think the 60s or no, the 70s or 80s, and they were asking the driver like, oh, what are you hauling? He's like, oh, it's a government. Well, he didn't say it was like a government thing, but they're like, oh, what are you hauling in there? And it was like a great big trailer, and he's all like, oh, I'm hiding UFO, like as a joke, but it was just the new military, like, Blackbird jet, which is actually pretty cool. I had it completely covered, and it just looked like a giant house, like, but it was in like a weird triangular shape. I'll probably see if I can find the photo of it and just post it up here later. And then, whenever this comes out, I'll do that in the editing. But also, just blow through this red sign. I'm paid by the mile, man. Can't wait. Well, I don't know how this economy would work, but I would love to get paid $2,100. Although I probably should have looked at the price to see how much I was going to get paid on this one. Even though I just kind of dropped like, I think 30,000 trying to shorten this frame, and spent a bit of money trying to lower the turbo on the other truck, which I really wanted to use for this, but I don't know what mission it is. I don't know if it's the one where you go out and deliver parts and stuff that you can get a bigger, like, or unless I need to buy like a commercial trailer. then once you get that commercial trailer, then you can just go ahead and buy that commercial trailer and then do that. Because I have seen the commercial trailers. I just wanted to try the more of like commercial hauling. Oh jeez. I know I did like this car, this like not minivan, but SUV, and I loaded it with like heavy duty suspension and everything, trying to do it, and fully upgraded the motor, and then all of a sudden I'd like get out of the shop or the garage where it was, and then just blew the motor, like not even like didn't even leave the block, and I blew it because of how much torque it made. And I was like, oh, I should probably bring that down because I thought it'd be like hauling like some heavy stuff. So it just doesn't tell me. Why? Jeez, last 10 seconds slower than the last time. I felt like I did it pretty fast, but oh well. I feel like driving around in a semi, unless I'm like going to like warehouses and stuff, kind of like in this area, would be good, but since I'm not really doing that, I need to probably get a different vehicle for this, which I made like a retarded, well not retarded, just like a dumb like police Hellcat, because I thought it looked really cool. So let me see if I can just, I guess I can just tow to the garage because I'm lazy. Go back, do this, zoom way back in. Now I figured out my zoom. Go ahead, off. Oh, that was my splitter. Nope. Engine brake, center shift. That should be the parking brake for the truck. It's interesting because trucks have 3 brakes, so I know they have engine brake on like older trucks like these, but most of the time I think they're going to be this lever, which they call the, I've heard it, it's supposed to be called the engine brake, but I've been heard they're called like retarders, and so it goes and it retards the timing so it can slow down the truck. But then you have your trailer, which, you know, this releases the trailer brakes as you come out. I don't think they really did that much detail, but there's usually 2 wires, well 3 wires that you see. You'll see a green one, or wait, blue and a red one. The blue is supply, and then the red is the main. And those you'll hook them up to the trailer. That's your air supply for the air brakes, and then you have an electrical, which is green, which will go and connect to the trailer, and that's how you get your trailer brake lights and accessory lights and all that cool stuff. Dang, that's a pretty big fuel tank. Am I missing my fuel cap? No? Okay. I was like, it was like black, and I was like, am I even driving around? Oh, and I broke my, oops, that's probably that guardrail that I hit. Oops. Donk. Anyway, let's see if I can actually go in, purchase vehicle, because I got one of these. I wonder what would be an interesting car to kind of like load around. That'd be really good for like loading around like parts and stuff and having mob around. But I'm feeling kind of real interesting about something. I want to see if we can get it. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I could afford it. But I don't need it. Frameless dump. Oh, this is, you know, I tell you. Oh, it's a wide axle? I don't like driving with wide axles. Why would you use a wide axle on a dump trailer, though? That seems like they can't load a whole lot in that case, because with dumps, you want a tri-axle instead of just 2 axles for the weight limit that you need. Toy hauler would be nice. A drive-in. Oh, you could even do some towing. I don't know how you could do that towing. Well, that's interesting. I have some of the commercial vehicles. Although I was trying to look, a station wagon. I really want it, but it's front-wheel drive. I wonder if I could change the drivetrain. Let me just be lazy, take a taxi. Oh, that's pretty cool. Can I like meander around it? I do not like that interior. Well, the interior looks pretty good. I mean, you know, our dude's already here. Let the car unlock or something like that. We feel a little rusty in there. For how many miles? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh, for 132 miles isn't too bad for a car like this. It's not gonna matter because I got the money to probably change a couple of things in this. I think that will be pretty good. Wait, let me do this. See if, oh, of course, I opened everything up and then I didn't face through the door. That starts. Does it drive? Sorry. Just, you know, you barely hop in a car and then you peel out the new car. Sounds pretty decent. Although it kind of has like some kind of like lifter tick, so probably might need the... I don't know if they have an oil change option. Let's see. Let me hop in again. Let's see. Oh, they don't let me... I need to figure out the lights, but... Seems like a pretty decent car. And... Where'd it go? What? I was gonna buy it. Hello? Dude, I was gonna buy it. I really liked it. I actually really like that station wagon. No! Can I buy it again, or am I... Or is it gone forever? Man, I really hope it's... Oh, dude, I really wanted that. Did I say no to it? I feel like I really said... No, it's still... Yeah, there we go. Yes, I want the car. My bad, man. I don't mean to waste that poor guy's time. Yeah. Purchase info. Purchase. Yes. Too bad you can't really do, like, haggle. It's kind of like a one size fits all. But let's go ahead and enjoy this new grandma wagon, yeah. The shaggin' wagon. I don't know, I may be pretty lame in that essence, but I love station wagons. I don't know what it is about them. I know they're like the ultimate family car, or like you could do so many things. Like if you wanted to like go camping or something and just throw like a bed in the back here, and well, not really a bed, but you can fold down. Normally all the times you can fold down the rear seats and just you can fold down the rear seats and like relax in them and enjoy yourself. Basically just have a lot of fun of doing that. You could probably, like, you know, if you have kids, throw them in the back. I find it so cool with station wagons. I'm not a big fan of SUVs because of how large they are and just kind of, I just think they're really difficult to drive, personally, having a big vehicle like that. But a station wagon, dude, that is the bomb. I don't know why, but station wagons are cool. Park. Do that. Oh, it's already full, I guess. I should have looked at my fuel gauge. Oops. Alright, time to be real easy. I'm gonna tow to the garage and then probably do a few like boring off-camera things with the engine. Unless you want to see that, I'd be more than happy to show that. But for right now, I think just seeing where it goes from now on. Probably do something with the, didn't mean to press that. But I think just go ahead and start working on this, since there's not really a whole lot of, like, it's like you have to click, look, and then be like, okay, and then test drive it or drive it, and then you're like, oh, do I like this? It sucks. I don't know how I feel about these wheels. I kind of like them for like the retro design, like this screams like the 90s or like maybe late 80s with the beige, and like the interior is pretty cool too, but probably change the interior and stuff. So for right now, I think that's about it. Catch y'all laters.